Welcome back to the channel, guys. So stupid, everybody does that. Welcome back, guys. Today we're gonna do some exhaust work on my new to me BMW F10. I have not really introduced this car yet. You know, little guys like me, introduction to new car videos just doesn't really excite a lot of people, and I don't get a lot of views on it, so I'm not gonna really do one. I think I'll do like a initial review video covering the car or something, but that's about it. But I will tell you, this car is from California. It is super clean and it is super quiet. I mean, you get on it, you don't even hear this thing. And for a twin turbo V8, not happening for me. So today we are gonna delete both mufflers off of the back of this thing, and I got some sick tips that we're gonna actually weld on here. Stay tuned. Alright, getting straight to it. This is kind of the setup I'm going with. I got these vacuum plated tips off of eBay, or was it Amazon? I don't remember. Link in the description below. I'm not too stoked on the U-Power stamped on the top, but these were like 38 bucks a piece. So I'm going with these. I wanted black, but they're like 200 bucks. It's nuts. But I'm gonna try and tuck these as best I can so you don't really see too much of the tip anyway. And then I'm gonna come into a 2.5 inch 45, and then the stock exhaust on this guy is 2 3/4. So I'm gonna cut the muffler, you know, back here, right around here somewhere. I need to go get a couple more things now that I got it up on the lift. I can see. So I gotta get a couple extension pipes. I'm gonna get a couple of clamps just to kind of hold everything in place while I weld it. I'm gonna rent for the first time one of those tailpipe expanders, because I'm pretty sure I can expand the 2.5 to 2 3/4 fairly simple, and then I won't have to do this number and fill in the big gap with a weld. I'd rather have it a little snugger, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Alright, so the first order of business is gonna be taking off the ground strap here, pull off the vacuum line. Well, I can't really get to it, so I'll wait on that one. So I'm gonna pull that off, and then I'm gonna cut this guy right around here, just in case I ever want to put this back on. So, boom, let's get to work. Time lapse. Alright, so I got the 2 3/4 coupler on here because that's what the stock exhaust is. And that's nice because it's giving me a little wiggle room on this 45 to be able to line it up so the tips are exactly where I want them. So I think right there is a good spot. So I can tack the elbow to the coupler, and then I'll be able to measure this and find out where we need to cut it to put our tips on. Yeah. I mean, problem here is, I know this isn't very thick, no biggie, but my welder is 220 and 110, so over here, my outlet's way over there, so over here I'm gonna have to use 110. So hopefully it shouldn't be a big deal on the exhaust pipe. So let's try it. Spider webs in my helmet. cut it a little too short, guys. That's pathetic, huh? But at least I got some wiggle room, I guess. I'd rather have wiggle room the other way, but hey. That looks pretty good right there, I'm gonna say. I like that. I like that right there. I do. Alright. See if I can tack it up successfully. So like I said before, I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm a learner as you goer. And I ain't afraid to try stuff. You know what I mean? I'm just going to try and get this perfect here a little bit. Oh, yeah, looks perfect. And I'm aiming up. Looks okay. That looks better. Alright, here we go. I guess here goes nothing, I should say. I didn't even get the other pipe. Goodness. Ooh, I like that one. Alright guys, she's tacked up. I'm going to take her off of here and professionally weld her up. Yeah. Alright, so I'm waiting for this guy to cool so I can grind down the welds a little bit, make it look a little prettier, at least. So what I'm going to do, instead of, you know, this is a $10 pipe, and really, I really need this side to fit into the 2 3/4 inch coupler to give me that little bit of an angle. Well, I want to return this if I can, so I've got this left over from the other one, and I rented this tailpipe expander from O'Reilly's, so I'm going to try and make this that size, so which is basically 2.5 inch ID. Right now it's 2.5 inch OD. So I seen a guy use this online and it worked great. For whatever reason it gets bad reviews, but we're gonna try it out. Problem is now I got some junky vise that it's in. Not holding it very still. Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't want to crush it, but I guess I'm going to have to. Jeez. Okay. I do have better vices in the other room. I just don't want to go in the other room. Alright. Let's see if it did anything. Oh my god. It did. Wow. To finish it up though, I'm going to go in the other room and do it. Alright, so this is the finished product. Not too bad of welds here and here, but where I had to fill this in, you know, I'm new, I'm learning, and yeah, it looks okay. I had one little hole that I found, plugged that up, and here it is. So you're gonna laugh, but seeing how I'm not very good at welding, I don't want to weld this in the car. And then, you know, also if I use a clamp, it'll be super easy if I ever need to change it back over, or I don't know, I'll just have somebody come over who knows really good how to weld and weld this on later if I need it. But right now I'm going to put a 2 3/4 inch clamp on there, onto the car, see how it looks. Man. And then the vacuum line, I just put a screw in it. So we should be good there. shove it inside of the hose the hanger here. Actually, just hang there. That looks good, guys. Sweet. On to the other side. I'm not going to bore you with that one, so yeah, I'll check back in you when it's done. So one downfall to having the trunk to where you can put your foot under it and it opens is when you're working under the back. That's what happens. So it's kind of funny. I think I got plenty enough room there to lift it up and get it off the locks. But anyway, here they are. Like I said, using a 2 3/4 inch clamp here and welded everything else. Not the prettiest, but for welding for my second time, I think it's okay. But that's what the tips look like. Got them on both sides, and this guy should be a little louder. All I got to do is plug this vacuum line here with a screw, and I'm bringing her down, and we can start her up, because honestly, I don't know how it's going to sound. I'm kind of scared that it's still going to be super quiet, because there's cats, there's a bunch of cats on this thing, because it's from California, apparently. I don't know. But you got your middle resonator, which that's not a big deal, I don't think, but you got cats here, and then I'm pretty sure, yep, we got some cats on the downpipe. So it's like, well, maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. Well, I really hope this is worth it, guys. All right, here we go. Please sound good. Oh my God. Please sound good. Oh. Oh my gosh. That sounds, my wife's gonna hate it. Oh my God, my wife's gonna hate it. Well, that was a cold start though, so. Oh, quiet's right down. Okay, I was nervous there. I like sound, but not at the expense of drone or my wife killing me. Got it? Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Love it. Oh, this egg sounds so good. It does. I'm gonna let it warm up. There they are, guys. Oh, they sound good. Nice. I can't wait to get on this thing and actually hear it. Oh, I grabbed my other camera here. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's still pretty quiet when you get on it from inside the cabin. I don't know what it sounds like outside. But oh my gosh, sounds super good. So, oh my God, guys, that sounds killer, absolutely killer. I'm so happy I did this, and it was so cheap. I'll total everything up, and I'll put the total right here, right now. And then obviously, you know, the exhaust parts I got from the local O'Reilly's and AutoZone, you know, because they only carry one 45-degree elbow, you know. So you got to go to both of them. But yeah, I mean, for the price, God, it sounds great. It sounds great. This thing, it didn't have, I don't know, having the emissions on it and the mufflers, it's just too much. Now, oh God, listen to it. Come on. a no-brainer. Oh, fogged up the lens, son of a gun. Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, like I said, links are link for the tips are in the description below. God, I can't talk. That'll do it for a wrap on this one.